Hello, White Belts. All right, so I'm Mr. Teeples, if any of you don't know that, and today we're gonna have Mr. Getty's gonna help us out today. All right, so for today we're gonna start out with our warm-up. All right, now if you've never done a warm-up with us before, so if this is like your first or second class with us, all right, we're gonna go ahead and go a little bit slower just so you guys can see what it's like. Now, since we are doing a video instead of actually in class, we're gonna go a little bit quicker than we would in classes. So with the warm-ups, whenever we finish one thing, so we finish jogging in place, and we move on like jumping jacks, make sure you pause, do it a few more times, so do each warm-up for about 2 minutes, and then go back and move on to the next thing. So we're gonna start with hands to your chin, and we're gonna jog in place. Now while he's doing this, you wanna make sure your knees are going all the way up to their belt level. All right, this is working on their cardio. All right, now whenever I say jump, so he's not gonna do it yet, but when I say jump, he's gonna get his knees up, all the way up to his chest. Try to jump up as high as he can. So jump, go as high as he can. All right, see how high his knees went? He's going to keep jogging, keep jogging. Now when I say down, he's going to give me a burpee. So that doesn't just mean go in push-up position and get up. He needs to do a push-up. So he's going to go ahead down, he's going to do a full push-up without dropping, and then go right back up. And there's a little hop, and he keeps going. So we're going to do that one more time. So jump, good, and down. And do that burpee. All right, now go ahead and take the jumping jacks. So move back to jumping jacks. So make sure you pause the video after that part earlier. Go back, do the jogging in place, jump up and down a little bit more, and then go back to your jumping jacks. So we're going to do this a little bit longer. All right, do each warm-up for about 2 minutes. So do our jumping jacks for about 2 minutes. All right, we're going to go ahead and break. Go ahead and get to your push-ups. All right, so he's going to give me push-ups. Now, normally I want the students to give me about like 20 push-ups. I'm not going to make him do 20 push-ups right now, but I want you to make sure that the student is doing about 20 push-ups. So he's going to go ahead and break, roll onto your back. He's going to take it to leg raises. Now when he's doing this, he can have his head on the ground if he wants to, all right? But it makes it a little bit harder if his head is off the ground. So when he's doing this, his legs are straight, his feet are together, he's going up and down. His feet never touch the ground. The lowest they go is about 6 inches, and he goes right back up, and then right back down. Doesn't go too far back, all right? Again, make sure you do this for about 2 minutes. He's going to go ahead and stand up. So we're going to move on to something a little bit different. We're going to take it to mountain climbers. Now, so you guys can see this, he's going to turn towards the door side. So he's going to go down in push-up position. What he's going to do is he's going to bring one knee in at a time. So he brings one knee in, and he's going to switch. He's going to do that as fast as he can. All right, so he's going to do it as fast as he can. Now, when you're doing this, again, you want to try to do this for about 2 minutes, as long as you can. So go ahead and stand up, Mr. Getty. Sir. All right, now we're going to take it to our stretches, though. So he's going to go feet together, and he's going to reach down and touch his toes. Now, if your student is out of breath just a little bit, make sure that they're breathing through their nose, out through their mouth. All right, that'll help them control their breathing a little bit so they're not as tired. All right, especially in stretching, he's not doing any cardio, not moving that much. All right, and he's going to take his shoulders width out just a little bit, and he's going to touch the ground. For each stretch we do, even if you turn to one leg, do it for about 2 minutes for each stretch. All right, so he's going to go ahead and turn to his right leg. All right, so he would do that for 2 minutes. Then he's going to switch to his other leg. Same idea, back to the middle. And now he's going to walk it out, take it as far as he can. He's going to try to do the splits as far as he can. All right, now if you can't go as far as Mr. Getty, that's okay. All right, but if you can go even farther, that's even better. All right, so you want to go as far as you can. If you can do the splits, that's awesome. All right, now he's going to turn to his right leg. Now it doesn't matter if you're doing your right leg right now, as long as you're turning to one direction. All right, then he's going to switch, other side. And one thing I want you to notice is how his toes are facing the ceiling. All right, when you do that, it's such a better stretch. So if you can do that, make sure you are. All right, because that's going to get you a better stretch. He's going to go back to the middle. All right, he's going to take it to his butterfly. Now with this butterfly, I never want to see you guys flapping your legs up and down. I want to see you pushing your knees to the ground. All right, so either your elbows or your hands, doesn't matter. I usually prefer my elbows though. All right, but you can do whatever feels better for you. So he's going to push his knees to the ground, and he's not just doing that. He has his back straight, trying to get his chest down also. So doing both parts of that stretch. All right, he's going to go across his legs. All right, now he's going to take one arm to the side, across his body, and he's going to pull it in towards him. All right, this arm right here is pulling that arm towards your body. That part's helping you stretch. All right, and he's going to go ahead and switch, go other side, switch, same thing. Once again, hold each stretch for about like 2 minutes. Now, smaller ones like this, you only need to hold for about a minute though. All right, now he's going to take it over his shoulders. So he's going to take his arms out. He's going to take one hand, touch his back, and he's going to pull that elbow back. Pull that elbow back as far as he can. Now, if he can, he's going to try to take his other hand and pull it down. All right, only if he can. All right, good. And he's going to go ahead and switch, other side, same thing. All right, still stretching that arm. All right, good. Go stand, Mr. Getty. Sir. All right, so if you're still doing your warm-up, just pause, and we're going to go ahead and move on to our material now. Now, we're going to go ahead and work on stances again. Now, last week we worked on stances, last Wednesday, Thursday. All right, we're going to do the same thing for today's class. But I want you guys to try to hold them longer, as long as you can. So we do a front stance. I want you to try to hold it as long as you can. All right, I'm not going to say like a minute or 2 minutes. However long you can hold it without it hurting too much and you think you have to stop. I want you to hold it as long as you can. So he's going to show us the front stance just in case you still need to work on that. He's going to bring his hands to his chambers. He's going to take his left leg out at an angle. And he's going to bend that front leg. So his back leg is straight and his back foot is flat. All right, and his front leg is bending. All right, that's the only one that's bending, not both, just the front leg. All right, he's going to go back in opposition.
Sir.
All right, now we're going to move on to a different stance. We're going to go a little bit quicker, but with these stances, don't hold it that long. That was too quick. Hold it as long as you can. Now, if that's all you can do, that's okay, but as long as you can. So even longer than that, hopefully. All right, now he's going to take it to a back stance. So he's going to go ahead and take his left leg straight. That one is straight this time instead of bending, and his back leg is the only one that is bending. It's bending towards the wall. All right, the other direction. His eyes are still facing forward though. So his left leg straight, eyes are forward towards his left leg, and his right leg, his back leg is bending. All right, notice his hands are still in chamber, so go ahead and go back in opposition.
Sir.
All right, now we're going to go do our horse stance. So we're going to do horse stance punches later today also. But right now, just the stance. So our hands are in chambers for this one. So he's going to widen his legs and step out into that horse stance. He's going to bend his legs, his back is straight, and he's still facing the front. All right, good. Notice how low his legs are. So he's going to go back in opposition.
Sir.
All right, now he's going to go take it to a riding stance, just like we worked on last time. He's going to bend his legs just a little bit this time, so not as much. So still as wide, but his knees aren't bent as much. He's going to go ahead and bend them. Now notice you can still tell that his legs are bending. All right, sometimes I'll tell people to do that and say a little bit, and they bend it just a little, like I can't even see it. So make sure you can still see it, and it's bent enough, just like Mr. Getty's doing. So he's going to go back in opposition.
Sir.
All right, once again, with those stances, go over all of those stances, hold it as long as you can. All right, make it like a challenge. All right, you can do it with your parents, try to hold it longer than your parents. All right, whatever you want to do, but I want you to try to hold it as long as you can so the stances are perfect when we get back to classes. All right, now from here, we're going to go ahead and work on our horse stance punches. Now, when I say step out on a horse stance, kia, he's going to have his right hand out, left hand in chamber. He's in a horse stance, and he's going to kia. He's going to say A. So we're going to do that. So step out in a horse stance. Kia. All right, good. And notice his right hand is always out. He doesn't switch. It's always the right hand is the first one that is out. That's how we know we're doing punches. All right, we're going to do single punches. You're not turning your lower body like you normally would with a straight punch, just his upper body, but he still needs to keep it powerful. So he's going to do his single punches. Ready? 1. Notice how he's breathing. He's going, making that noise. 2, 3. Good. All right, now we're going to go ahead and move on. Now, once you do more than 3, all right, do a few. Do about like 10, 12, something like that. Do as many as you think you can. All right, now we're going to do double punches. He's going to do 2 quick punches. He's going to go 1, good, 2, and 3. Notice how fast he's doing those punches. All right, you want to make them as fast as you can, but still keeping that power. Now, single punches with kia. So you have a loud kia. This one should be way more powerful than the single punch. So 1, all right, so that intensity from that kia gets in that power. 2, 3, all right, good. Back in my position.
Sir.
Make sure you guys do more than just 3 of each of those. All right, do as many as you can. All right, if you don't want to do as many as you can, but you want to have a certain number, do about like 15 of each punch. All right, that shouldn't be too bad. All right, now from here, we're going to go ahead and move on to some balance drills. Now, we worked on some balance drills last week, all right, but we're going to go ahead and do it again, all right, because we're going to work on a kick today. And we've already done the front kick, but today we're going to do our side kick, which is a brand new kick, and that one's actually going to be on your belt test. The front kick won't, the side kick will, so that's really important. We got to get that down. So what he's going to do, he can relax his arms. He's just going to go ahead, balance on one leg. Doesn't matter which one, so if he wants to balance on his right or left, doesn't matter. All right, the easiest way, like we worked on last time, is just a little bit off the ground. All right, you don't feel like you're going to fall because you can just lean the other direction, your foot's still there. All right, then a little bit harder, he could try lifting that leg up about belt level, just like we were jogging in place, goes belt level. Same idea here, so it goes up. All right, and the hardest way is he can just do front kicks. Now, when you do that front kick, he doesn't bring that leg down each time. So when he kicks, he doesn't kick and then drop. All right, he needs to keep that balance the entire time. All right, if you can't do that, if you can't keep the balance the whole time, then just hold it here. All right, so you go ahead and relax as you get it. So I want you to do that for quite a bit of time. All right, do that for like 2 or 3 minutes. Practice that. You do that even longer because balance is something you can work on for anything, not just martial arts. It's a super important thing. All right, now from here, we're going to go ahead and work on our straight side kick. Now with our straight side kick, If you can do it without a wall, because some of you guys can, if you're a probationary gold belt, you should be able to do this, all right? You should be able to do a straight side kick without the wall. Now, if you can't though, that's okay. I want you to still use the wall. So if you're a white belt or brand new, we're gonna use the wall. So he's gonna go ahead and line against the wall over here. You can find any wall in your house and use this. All he's gonna do is take one hand, so he's gonna get a left leg body stance. So you're gonna use his right hand, he's gonna touch the wall with that one. That hand is helping him balance so he doesn't fall. So there should be no falling when you're doing this kick. His other hand's up just like a normal side kick. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and walk through the kick just a little bit. Now, it might be a little bit hard to see it right now because we're going to do it on the Weightmaster later, but I want you to see it just so you know it's on a wall. So he's going to lift his leg up, all right, and then his leg is going to be up sideways just like it is for a round kick fold, if you know what a round kick fold is. All right, now what he's going to do, he's going to go straight out with his heel. All right, so his heel. So that's the ball of your foot. Your heel's all the way back. So you're going to pull your toes all the way back, hitting with the heel. All right, so he's going to go ahead and go up a little bit higher with that fold, straight out. Notice he's hitting with his heel, goes back in, and he's going to set it down. So he's going to do that again. He's going to go up, go straight out, back in, and set it down. Notice you go back in. Don't go out and drop. All right, now he's going to go ahead and line this, go ahead on the Weightmaster this time.
Sir.
Now the Weightmaster is like our wall right now. So he's still in a left leg body stance. He's still facing you guys. All right, his right hand's on the ground, or on the pad. Now, you probably don't have a Weightmaster. It's okay. Use it as a wall. We're just doing this so you can see it a little bit better. So he has his left hand up. All right, he's going to show me his fold. All right, he's going to show me his fold all the way back. Now from here, he's going to go straight out, straight out, straight out. So not going to the side, he's pushing someone back. He's going to go back in. He's going to set it down. Now you don't have to go as slow as Mr. Getty's going. You can start going a little bit faster. So if he does a little bit faster, so we do it by count. So 1, just a full kick. 2, the full kick. All right, just like that. So you try a little bit faster like that. That's the full kick. All right, and if you have that perfect, you can put his hand down. You can show me a fighting stance, and you do the full kick like twice. So you do like 2 kicks. So 1, and then 2. All right, so if that's too easy on the wall, try it without. Show me 2 good kicks. Now he's going to go ahead and put his hand on the wall again. We are going to do side kicks with a pad. Now you probably don't have pads, like we said last week. All right, you probably have a pillow, so use a pillow or something soft. He's going to be doing this kick on the wall. I don't want you doing the kick without the wall unless you're a probationary gold belt. So if you're a white belt or new, just use the pad or pillow right now. So he's going to go ahead and have his hand up. We're just going to do 3 kicks, but I want you to do a lot of kicks, as many kicks as you can. It's like 20 kicks on each leg, at least. All right, so he's going to go ahead and do 1. He's going to go hard. He's going to push you back a little bit. 2. Notice his hand's still on the wall. He's still using that support. And 3. All right, and then he's going to switch legs to the other side. And then go 1, 2. Notice how it's powerful. He's pushing me back a little bit. And 3. All right, good. All right, so go ahead and go back in my position, Mr. Getty.
Sir.
Make sure with that kick, that is a brand new kick. So no one, unless you're a probationary gold belt, like I said earlier, has worked on that kick. So practice that kick. Get that kick down. Work on that as much as you need to until it looks like Mr. Getty's kick. All right, now from here, we're going to go ahead and take it to an end drill. Now for this end drill, he's going to scoot back just a little bit. We're going to take it to speedball. All right, now with speedball, we normally have like a lot of people and we have a whole class, make a big circle. We obviously don't have that, so all right, you probably don't have that at home. If you have a lot of people, you have friends, or you have lots of siblings, or if all your parents are there, all right, or any of your family. If you have a lot of people, that's great. As many people as you can. But if not, if you just have one parent with you right now or one sibling, all right, that's okay. 2 people is okay. Now, when you do this, though, you're trying to go as fast as you can until the other person can't catch it. So we keep going fast, fast, fast. That's too easy. We're going to step back. We're going to go a little faster, 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 until one of us can't catch it. All right, so if I can't catch it, or if I throw a bad throw above his head or below his knees, I'm out. Okay, so we need to throw a good throw and make it fast. All right, so that's all we have for today. So go ahead back to my position.
Sir.
All right, so that's all we have for today's class. All right, so thank you guys for watching this video. All right, hope you guys have a good rest of the day. All right, bye.